Okay, so Walmart wall here. I'm going to share a few tips and tricks, just some real simple stuff that you guys can do. Something you should never ever do is mount your amplifier to your enclosure. That's a big no-no. You should never do that because amplifiers, they do not like vibration at all. They get warm, the parts inside them get hot, and when they vibrate, stuff breaks inside them. So if you can, try not to ever mount your amp to your box. But if you're like me and you're forced to, with my wall I have nowhere else to put my amps. So unfortunately I'm forced to mount them to my enclosure, which really sucks. But I'm preparing right now to get some amps refurbed because they've been shaken to death. And I actually have one at the manufacturer now, and this one here will be going out here shortly. Now, what I want to show you guys is if you do happen to have to mount them to your enclosure, a little trick to help absorb some of that vibration. Now, what I have here is a rubber packing sheet, okay, and actually I have a couple of them, and you can get them from Lowe's for $1.99, I believe is what I paid for these guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a template and absorb some of that shock the vibration from your enclosure to your amplifiers to help give them a little bit more longevity. Alright, now my cameraman will come over here real quick. I just want to show you. You take the sheet here, and what you do is you place it right under your amplifier, right? And you can use stuff other than these rubber packing sheets. You can use, you know, like grommets or, you know, just rubber anything pretty much. It'll help absorb some of it. But what you're going to do is you're actually going to stick it right under here. And what you're going to do, here, I'll stick it down here, just like this here. You're going to look at the bottom, and you're going to take the sheet, and you're going to line it right up there with the bottom. Okay, so basically where it's going to mount, where it's going to sit down. So I'm gonna line it up right there. I'm trying to do a few things at one time, and bring her on over just a little bit. And you're going to take your pen, your handy dandy pen, and all you're going to do is just give it a trace. Take a few seconds here. And you can see this is where it's mounting, and you see how I have a whoops. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, that looks good. You see how it looks right there, and all you have to do is take your other rubber packing sheet. You can actually use that as a stencil itself right there, and just make your other line. And you're simply going to take a pair of scissors, or whatever you have, X-Acto knife, whatever you happen to have, and you're just going to go ahead and cut this little guy out just like this. Whoops. And you can do, I would recommend doing more than just one layer, maybe 2 or 3. You know, obviously it depends on how much your enclosure flexes or vibrates. And then you're simply going to stick it under here, and upon mounting your amp, all you're going to do is just drill down through it. And it'll only take a few minutes. And well, it depends on how many amplifiers you have. But it'll only take a few minutes. Line them up, and that'll help absorb some of your shock. Well, that's it for this video. It's your boy, the Walmart Wall. Thump it or dump it. I'm out.